P2H live back on Twitch. It is the 7 o'clock stream. It is 7:03, August 8th, 2018. Oh boy. I have been enjoying my time watching other streamers panic, writhe, and wriggle around trying to find their replacement builds for what they assume to be a fairly drastic nerf to Striker. Oh, it feels good. Feels good to watch them panic. The turn to Banshee, the turn to Predator, the turn to just about any damn thing. It's interesting. I like it. I like it a lot. I like seeing them attempt different well, it's not really anything different. Let's be real here. They're trying to commit to their same old strategies, which is still annoying, but inevitably those will break, won't they? We are still in the midst of our development plan here. Make sure I have this right. Oh yes, I do. Trapper Banshee. Oh, I need to update the art on that, but we'll do that a little later. Trapper Banshee. Wizzy definitely put together a Banshee build recently.
Hey, stupid. Over here.
Trying to get ready for his
Now entering a safe area.
inevitable need to replace his Striker stuff. It seemed the stats were somewhat similar to mine for some reason. But it's okay. I'm gonna reset my kill counter too, because we got this guy here. This was from last time. We'll reset it to 0. There we go. That thing still makes me quite happy. And as per the usual, Coffee Cam, make an appearance, being a bud, being there in my time of need. Oh, buddy. Let me actually take a sip real quick. Oh, buddy. Microwaved coffee. Reheated just for me. Okay. I'm gonna close up this group. I actually am gonna start doing build videos. Again, short ones before I start editing, because I got the cables from Ponch recently for the hard drive. So I do want to do the actual editing stuff sooner than later, but I want to get started on the videos so we have a comparison of what I'm capable of. Which means I think I want to do some build screens for the... Now that I know how to do the hotkeys, I think it'll be a lot better. But who knows, maybe I'll still fuck it up. But this Banshee build, I actually would like to retrofit this as an alpha bridge. So you might notice that some of this stuff isn't exactly overly useful outside of the dark zone. You know, non-rogue, rogue, etc., etc., etc. But, Alpha Bridge, on the other hand, if you can... Yeah, health regen, weapon damage, more weapon damage, health regen. I would do the 5-piece with the nimble, primary, secondary weapon of the same category, share free talent. That's pretty cool. Maybe I wouldn't run the exotics. Or I would run one of them. Maybe the warlord? Make myself extraordinarily tanky? So that would be what? Predatory, deadly, responsive, and play rough?
I got stuff that'll save your life.
And I would just make myself extraordinarily tanky. I would go all in on the stamina. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how I would want to do it. It's a slightly different setup than what I would do for this. The idea would be to go into either electronics or stamina, and I was thinking stamina so that you could proc, you know, firearms and electronics abilities. I don't know. This is something to toy with. Oh, what is this? Arriving here. Let them kill me real quick. I'm gonna ask them how they're doing, what they're up to. I'll update the kill counter after the engagement is over. I'll just try and keep track of my deaths. I don't really want to constantly be back and forth with that thing. I just wanna know ya, get to meet ya.
Indications of a manhunt in your vicinity.
Transmissions jammed. Proximity coverage.
Oh, dude, we're totally on the same server. What the fuck? How's it going?
Warning, now entering dark zone.
Ow.
Warning.
That hurt.
Exiting the safe area.
That hurt me right in my feels.
Me too, you can kill game. Yeah, go kill Lick.
I'm confused.
No.
I mean, I'd be watching him right now, but I'm playing. I mean, you don't have to worry about it so much.
Warning. You are now entering a contaminated area.
I'm just hanging out. I just happened to be on the same server when I logged in. I'm just hanging out, being a bud. Oh my god. That dude is beating the shit out of you. Let me see here.
Exiting the contaminated area.
Oh my god, are you guys
Kill
running
Lick.
for the
Kill Lick.
manhunt right now?
Yeah, go kill Lick.
Hold on a second. Let's see. Hold on. Let me,
Kill Lick. Not me, just Lick. Wait, I told you not to kill me.
Rogue agent down.
Easy.
Warning.
I
Readings indicate this area is
got
contaminated.
I got him with that
Mission
kill
accomplished.
move.
Now leaving the contaminated area.
That was a solid play right there.
Contamination.
Dude, that NPC lit you the fuck up. Where's all your health? Oh no, that's a player. Hey. Oh, NPC's killing me. What is this? Get off of me, NPC. Dude, that NPC was lighting me ablaze. Oh, you guys are stacked as fuck. Oh my god. Is this gonna... Oh, it's rising! No! The horror, the horror. I am enjoying this Banshee build though.
Contamination level critical below strength level.
This real convenient I got killed by a rogue. Oh. Is that where you guys gotta turn it in? Ooh. That dude made you proc? That was scary. Wait, is he turning it in? Oh no. I'll participate in the next one. I wasn't here for this start. I'll respect it. I don't know why I'm gonna respect it, but I will.
Contamination level lowering below street level. Confirmed. Area has been secured.
I really strongly consider just destroying all of them
Detected
all at
below street
once.
level.
I should have too. I regret it. The whole lie, cheat, and steal thing. Act as a friend, shoot him in the back. There's nothing wrong with it. He's nice enough.
This neighborhood is now under the protection of the Last Man Battalion. Repeat, you are now under the protection of the Last Man Battalion.
Oh, they might have switched servers? What is this? I should have shot him when I had the chance. Oh, here's Phoenix. What's all this about? I am the Banshee, I am the Knight, I am the Batman. Oh. where is this guy? Hello? Must have ran underground.
Agent, I am inbound on your position.
Or not. Where the hell are they? Oh, and I gotta cuss less. Oh no.
You got a bird inbound on your position.
I gotta be wary of the things I say.
Agent, I am inbound on your position.
Predatory, blah, 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 blah. The old small grip. Oh, there's the flamingo. He's dead. No. Don't go roach on him. What a mean thing to do.
Ready to bring it on board. Confirmed. Cargo secured.
Cut it. Cut the cord.
We've got the package. Seconds till extraction complete.
Maybe I'll help the Phoenix.
Extraction successful. No agent has joined your team. Alert. Member of your team disavowed a division. Team is now on the road. Warning. Agent on your team is down. Requires assistance.
Well, you did have their aggro for sure.
Yeah, kinda. I tried.
I only really
come
had to
back to you,
tank
though.
one.
Yeah, it's gonna go well, but I'll come back. I came and killed all three of them before. Then some other guy was like, I swear he ran like full firearms in Pred because he just two-shot me instantly.
Sick.
Then just down.
But I am feeling quite good about this build. Yes. Damage. Bullfrog. Switch to this one. Tank. Tank as hell. Yes. Coming up.
Looks like they all left.
Yeah, well, the extraction went off, so I'm sure they didn't need to stick around.
Yeah, that's I wanted to try to kill him before the extraction. they'll probably come to loot again eventually, you know.
Somewhere around here, at least. Oh, sounds like they're up there. They're right over here somewhere. If I had to guess. Oop, this sniper's aggroed. Someone's over here.
They have one more person around here somewhere. Yep, this guy. I was.
Area secure.
Go to the indicated location, and that ought to clear your manhunt.
Ooh, I panic-teed. I thought.
It's fine.
Alright, well, that worked.
Yeah, I was playing those two before, and I was killing them both times. The one guy who's running like Lone Star or whatever, is like, I swear he stacked an all fire.
You should be. Lone Star's really good at firearms.
Yeah, for sure. It kills you like instantly.
Oh, jeez. Oh, who is he
They're
getting
back
hit?
here. This
Yeah,
is
I'm
the guy.
coming. Oh, you got one
Fox
above
is
you.
the guy
You got
with
one
the-
above you. He's
Yeah.
on the, oh, shit. Oh, no. I tanked it as long as I could with that Warlord. There he goes. Pred bleed. Pred bleed! There you go. Oh, there's... there he is. I was wondering if he was still on the server. I didn't see any of them doing anything.
Pretty sure these two were cheating with my crit and stuff.
Confirmed. Rogue status no longer
Oh
active.
no, those are just, him and his boys.
You are now entering a safe area.
That's Don't Shoot. He streams on Twitch too. Coffee break. Last of the microwave coffee's gone.
Hostiles moving out of proximity. Contamination levels lowering to acceptable levels.
Oh, no soda left.
Dude, I swear that my crit is
You are now
cheating.
leaving the safe area.
Have you ever tried killing him before?
Yep.
Either that or his build is just ins- But only has like 277 gear score or something.
Oh. I'm gonna invite this guy. Ooh, and then I'm gonna invite this guy. Oh, well, I mean, if they don't accept the invite, then yeah.
This neighborhood is now
I
under
guess.
the protection of the Last Man Battalion. Repeat, you are now under the protection of the Last Man Battalion.
I would rather have something to gain from it, though.
Yeah.
It's usually why I go after the ropes and stuff.
But then if you do go rogue and escape with the manhunt, that really kind of die.
Oh, there he goes.
Those were usually like my crit and finger. They're both in the same like thing or whatever.
I wouldn't have been able to tell.
Yeah.
They have almost identical names. I'm pretty sure it's fine. Let me see who's out here. Roofy! Yeah, let's invade the roofie. Oh no, Roofy's rogue? Is he invade his beef? Ah, Spish. Yes.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Not much, just hanging out. I'm looking for one more ally, actually. Maybe this cab tree guy. Hold on a second. I know I saw a crit somewhere out here. Oh, there he goes. I knew it. I knew he was still up here. I believed in him. North and east of us. Now, I'm pretty tanky, so anybody shooting at me, you should be able to kill while they're shooting at me. It's gonna take them a minute. I may just invite another person we run into along the way here. Oh, let's see. NPCs. Oh, there's rogue activity somewhere up here. Yeah. Hey, Sky, what's up, my guy? Oh my god, they're killing me. Nimble. Oh no. The T-Proc? No T-Procs. Not much going on, Sky. I'm just still practicing with a build. It is still apparent I should not be headlonging the Nimble. Nimble shouldn't be used as the approach. Oh no, I don't want it. No, no, you're supposed to join me. I don't join you. Calb. My bee friend. But I was thinking about switching this build, Sky, to an alpha bridge. Because...
Another agent has joined your team.
Oh no, Cal!
Alright, yeah.
Oh, hold on a second, you're transferring us, Cal.
Am I?
An agent is leaving the team.
Ooh, I'm tanky. I am a tanky son of a gun. Oh my god.
Warning. Your division affiliation has been disavowed. You are now marked as rogue.
Ooh, I'm coming in. Ooh, he's dead. Yeah, come up off of this checkpoint. Actually, let's run this off.
I'm not that tanky. I'm a glass cannon.
No, let's run this off and piss some people off, huh? Let's do the right thing. Make people mad.
He's probably looking like crazy amount of people.
Oops, caps lock.
Oh, there's a guy about to cut us off, dude. You see him to the right?
Two coming from the rear.
I'm still. Oh. Oh, we split them up. Well, we split them up at least. That's a move. That's a thing we did.
They're chasing me.
Make it to this tunnel. Make it to this tunnel. We got you. Heal. Use your T if you got to. Use it up. There you go. Make it this hole. Come on, bud. We got med kits for you. We got med kits for you.
Just book it away, baby.
No, we got you. Stay alive. We got med kits. Come on, let's keep going. Let's keep running. Running off a level 3. Actually, we could probably turn around and burn them right here because they have to make this jump. Yeah, here, we'll do it right here. Yeah, just don't let them down. You just, if you have to back up because they got to make that jump, you can throw a grenade or whatever as they're jumping over.
They gave up. Cause I don't pick up on the scan anyway.
Interesting. They might have been trying to cut us off, try and get ahead of us, and they
Maybe. Didn't expect us to stop.
didn't expect us to stop. Just keep your eyes peeled. No! No way! Ooh, gave him the oopsie-doo. Stalled him out, though, on it. Hey. No one expects the stalled oopsie-doo.
Confirmed. Rogue status no longer active.
Oh, what the fuck? How did this happen? You guys killed somebody?
Confirmed. Rogue status
What
no
happened?
longer active.
Oh, sick, a drop. Yeah, yeah. We meant to do
Rogue
that.
status no longer active.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Confirmed. Area has been secured.
Clear a landmark while we're at it.
Got my level 3 rogue status completed. No one could stop me. Best rogue in the game.
Alright, guys.
Alright, let's go figure this. Oh, hey, you guys missed us. You need a party, though? We made it to level 3 and we got it. Do you want to join this party of winners, my guy? Do you want to win? We just won. Join up. Sign up today. Yo, this dude wants to join a group of winners. Yo, come on. Rookie. Yeah. true winners. Oh my god, why is no one accepting my friend requests here? Come on. Hey Mercury, you want to join? Come here, AG. Yo, join up my squad. We're gonna get manhunt. I know it was impressive that we got that level 3 on you guys. Come back. Join up, my guy. Let's do this. Oh, what the fuck? I lost a guy. What is this?
He's joining the others.
Oh, he joined the other ones. We've been
He's betraying
betrayed.
us.
Better bring in,
But they won't go rogue though.
better bring in the backup.
Warning. A nearby
Oh
agent has
shit!
gone rogue.
I've been betrayed. My trust.
Warning.
As soon as I said it too.
I believed in him.
Agent on your team is down.
I
Requires
did too, man.
assistance.
After that, I'll be-
Readings indicate this area is safe.
as soon as I said they won't go rogue, they go rogue too. Sticky bomb.
Let me see. Soap. Come on, Soap. Soap's rogue, of course. White Snake. Crazy Town is doing Warren Gate. Come on, man. Get out of there. Don't do that shit. Yoda Nuts. He's... Oh, of course he's rogue. Nuts is always a rogue.
Boy,
Boy.
the bleed though. I didn't even realize. I forgot about the bleed. He's bad.
We're exiting the safe
Oh, they're hanging
area.
out up top. What is this?
I'm coming out in the set.
Oh, Mercury's coming down. Oh, I'm gonna run. Go check out this strategy. Drop the turret like I was gonna turn and fight. Oh, ooh. Where's that pred bleed? It's not here yet. I know there was a snake, a sneaky snake. I was betrayed. Oh, there's the pred. Usually I'm a snake and they follow me, but I was the
An
betrayed
agent on your
one.
team requires aid
They
immediately.
just ran through my grenade. I didn't even right towards me, bro.
Ah, yes. Alright, we're in position. Banshee is procced. Blue is prepped. Green is prepped. Oh, they are not thrilled with me. Might start with this guy first. Ugh. Ugh. Kill the teammate. The teammate is dead. That's rough.
I'm sitting outside of this base. Dude.
Hey, you might want to. Oh, push to talk. Hey, push to talk. Where you at, buddy? Oh, you might want to take the alley exit.
They're running to clear the manhunt right now.
I got a blue ready for you if they turn to fight. I'm ready. 2v3, I got this. Got the Banshee proc ready.
Can't believe that actually hit
You just gotta be ready with that green if we need it. They are just gonna turn it in, aren't they? Let them go.
Gonna clear
Level
it, too.
1 is fucked.
Yeah.
That's about as respectable as my level 3. I'm into it. I'm into it. I like it a lot.
Dude, I
Oh,
have
boy.
stacks now.
Yes, yes, you
If we
do.
go rogue, I'll have 100.
That's up to you. I will not hit the button. You are the one responsible.
Update. Supply drop is being claimed nearby.
I got it.
Attention. Nearby supply drop has been claimed by another agent.
Yep. Bait the rogue. Oh no. Oh, maybe not. I guess they don't want to fight. They do. I think. Nope, that's just audio bug. Never mind. Ah! As I was saying before, I think this might be better as an Alpha Bridge build. Because it's out of cover damage and not just all around damage. It'd be nice to not have a stipulation. You will occasionally run into players that use cover. Not often. I'm like one of the few players that actually uses cover. But, you know, it'd be cool. Plus, the talents on Alpha Bridge are applicable outside of the Dark Zone. You know, unlocking talents.
Hey, can we go do an extraction real quick?
Yeah.
I picked up a classified Hunter's Faith backpack.
Alright. I was thinking of doing like a 9 or 8K, oh yeah, console's awful if you're trying to use cover.
This can also kill him if you'd like.
Nobody runs, smart cover or anything
Supply
like that
drops will
because,
expire. 30 sec.
yeah, they'll only do it on builds like Deadeye because it requires it, but if it doesn't require it, they won't do it. It's the left stick too strong. You can matrix too hard, dodge those bullets. Or more so, the right stick is too weak at aiming. Sensitivity and all that. Just don't work.
Warning. Update. Supply drops have
Yeah,
expired.
you can extract right over here.
Sure. What I really want is pred knee pads.
Red
Pred knee
pads.
pads, something like that, because I'm pretty sure that'll complete my pred set then. Dude, they went rogue again, by the way. If people could. Scar pox in there.
Oh my god! I feel like console players could benefit a lot from using the cover mechanics, because I feel like those little bits of extra damage from tack advance, maybe Big Al's cover shooter damage bonus.
Be careful of the rows. They don't rogue again.
Those would probably be pretty cool on console, but nobody seems to be willing to experiment and get them to work. Also, doing a cover-to-cover move through a player, forcing them to turn when turning is very slow in console, you can already have your turn accomplished. I feel like that is something that's underutilized. So my understanding is that, yes, you turn slow when you're trying to change your view or aim or whatever on console because of the stick situation. But when you're doing your cover to cover, you don't have to keep looking at it. You can already be looking in the direction you're supposed to be looking at the end of the run. That's the thing I don't understand, is like, why aren't players
Agent, I am inbound on your position.
like accommodating some of these things already and then taking advantage of these damage boosts that would clearly give them advantage over the other players because they're not using them.
You do anything good? Or you just have some random
I
damage?
didn't really have
Ready
anything.
to bring it on board.
I picked stuff up to try and bait a rogue.
I guess, yeah.
I'm still trying to bait a
You
rogue.
don't really need to stay if you don't want to. If it gets hijacked, it gets hijacked.
30 seconds till extraction complete.
Sounds good, let's go cut theirs. 47 seconds arriving.
Sweet. I don't really need the backpack, but it's classified, and I don't have it, so I'll take it. That I'll ever use Hunter's Face ever.
The only builds, I guess, that would work on console that would allow for that sort of gameplay, though, would either be a Nomad or some sort of nimble build with enough stamina to endure the damage as you do that
so
cover
what
to
are you
cover.
running for gear right now?
5-piece Banshee,
Cargo secured. Extraction complete.
What do you need
Warlord.
for your last piece?
I'm running a nimble holster.
I also need the holster then?
I have the
Or do
holster.
you have 6-piece bench? Oh. Never mind then. I was gonna say, the holster, I'll give it to you, but you already have it.
Seconds till warning, an agent in your vicinity has gone rogue.
Let me invite this guy.
15 seconds.
Doosan? Yeah, he heard the nimble thing and he's like, yeah, what the fuck? The fuck is a nimble? The fuck is a banshee? What is tack advance? I don't understand. What is my life? I don't blame him. Nobody understands me like you do, Rob. You and Sky and like 114 other people. About the only people on the division who actually, Oh, I don't have to tell him that. I think he knows already. When you tell him you're running a nimble holster in 1.8.2, I think they understand.
You can another member.
I don't think there's anything you really gotta communicate beyond that.
Light him up.
Oh my god. I gotta go find a rope. Oh, I got Jason BR. Or Jadson? Jadson. Jadson, what the fuck? Oh my god. Nothing wrong with it. It's all good. I need to convert this to Alpha Bridge though, so I can make it tankier. Make it absurdly tanky. And still have all the damage talents that I want. I think that's the goal, the end goal here. I would lose the damage mitigation wall rogue and the damage
Attention. Exiting dark zone.
wall fighting rogues, but
You are now entering a
I would
safe
gain
area.
a talent, right? So that's how that works. You would gain a talent on your guns, that third talent or whatever. And then I would unlock all of the talents for nothing. So I could go heavy on that stamina and get the responsive, get all that other stuff. Do so much damage and still be so damn tanky. I think I'd still have to run Predatory though. Maybe I'll do it with the Warlord. And I'll run
Get over the bullshit.
Unforgiving, Predatory, Responsive? Or no, I could do, what is it? That, smart one with skill power. I never am. Starts with a C. 10% after every skill. Competent, there we go. Figured it out. Came to mind. Competent would be solid over responsive because that's at all ranges, and I would use that after a booster shot or even after the smart cover. So that would be relevant to my interests.
Transmissions jammed. Proximity
I
coverage.
think we're about to have a rope in
Backup
DZ6 if
activated.
you want to come
System
down and
rebooted.
cut it with me.
I'm coming down.
Warning. Now leaving the safe area. Warning.
Don't you worry.
Now entering a contaminated area.
So I'm slowly trying to figure out what I want to do with this thing. Which direction to take it. I already see everybody jumping on the Banshee bandwagon because they're all fearful of this striker nerf that is fabled to be coming. So I think I'm going to start moving away from this particular Banshee and I'll build it into Alpha Bridge. See where that takes me. And then I'll build it Nomad and make everyone really angry. There he goes. The tankiest Nomad. Nimble. Health on kill. Revives. Gets the hots on kills. Gets the nimble heal. Tank. Tank Nomad. Never dies. Cool. We'll go cut this rope. Especially because it's going to be a party build. It wouldn't matter to have the 6-piece Nomad. I don't need infinite procs of revive, I just need the one. And I'll make it last. I'll show you what a nimble Nomad looks like. I'll make him rue the day. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Ace. Oh shit, my push to talk. Hold on. Oh, push. Push to talk. Push. Hey, ooh, hey, hold on, guys. Hey. Hold on, guys. Stay 100 meters out, would you? Stay 100 meters out. You don't want to get pinged. We want to cut that rope. So you want to stay out here. Let me show you the ropes of ropes real quick. Because I know everybody likes to just run up there. But if you really want to cut that rope, you got to hang out, my guy.
Okay, my guy.
On today's menu, we are doing a Banshee classified 5-piece with Nomad, or not, Nimble, my bad. And we are running it with a Warlord to emphasize the damage mitigation. And we're gonna do a predatory unforgiving on that warlord so that we get the heal after we kill them, and then we switch to the bullfrog to vicious, responsive, and uncomplicatedly destroy everyone else around us. And to ever so slightly complicate things, when we do our cover to cover for Nimble, we're also gonna get tack advance and be tanky as shit. We're going to be stacking damage mitigation and damage buffs all over the place. Additionally,
I mean, I anti-ping too, dude.
Exiting.
I've got the
Contaminated
smart
area.
cover for when I finally get to that cover for stability, accuracy, and damage mitigation. I'm on a 673, so I have excessive amounts of health to enjoy the damage mitigation. Oh, so tanky, so beautiful.
30 seconds till extraction complete.
Only problem is that the damage output isn't as good as a lot of other builds, like say your strikers. But that's to be expected, right? I mean,
Warning. You've disavowed the
it's not
division.
supposed to be.
This action will mark you as rogue.
The point is that it's more of like your skirmisher, up close and personal, disrupting the flow of combat type of guy.
We're scrubbing the op.
I keep the damage dealers alive while I nimbly bimble about and cause disruptions. I actually like to run it with Trapper. By the way, this is actually what it's supposed to look like. Now that I've got two guys on my team that have Pulse, I can actually switch back to Trapper. And I can use it offensively, and use the huge radius to do my approach, not only on to hunkered down locations where they take that accuracy, stability, and damage debuff, but then I take a buff to myself. Oh hell yeah, it's way... you gotta make the situations. Yeah, it's extraordinarily situational. Especially with the cover-to-covers and whatnot. But there's a lot of cover in this game. Turns out they were trying to make a cover shooter at one point.
The Deucin guy.
Peoples didn't really, you know, utilize it as much. But it's all here. You can do it if you want to. If you're really dedicated to the cause, you can get it done. It's just that, you know... Additionally, I tried this with LMGs, if you were curious, because LMGs also do out-of-cover damage, and that is what Banshee does. So I don't know if anyone else was curious about it. I had tried it with Big Alejandro and an L86, and I wasn't as successful. Because, as it turns out, this Warlord is actually a big piece of the puzzle for damage mitigation. The 20% is actually pretty cool. The rough housing, if you will. I don't know, I'm a pretty big fan of this build so far. It's not perfect. I think it could use some more health, to be honest with you. But you take, like, 300 points of stat damage from the holster itself. Hell yeah, my Lone Star build is 2 Big Owls. Like, oh, I can't show you real quick. I'll show you afterwards. Take a peek. But most of my builds are cover-based because I wanted to play a cover-based shooter. So, as it turns out, I have been heavily experimenting with a lot of the cover guns. And because with 1.7 came the stamina buff, giving you health again, but they didn't bring back armor. What had happened, without anyone realizing, was that damage mitigations abilities became viable. So things like mobile cover and smart cover were actually pretty good now. It's just nobody realizes it yet. They all realize that the first aid proc is really good. That what's it called? The
That guy is still rogue. No one tried to kill him.
what's it? Booster shot. There we go. They like booster shot because you're mobile with it, but they don't like the static ones, which is a shame. I'm just. Oh, sorry. Oh, my push to talk. Oh yeah, but the thing is, the Lone Star still destroys. It just isn't the Bullfrog build anymore. It's Lone Star with Big Owl. That stuff is nasty. And then if you're really cheesy with it, if you want to run Cassidy's and just double tap people in the head, you can essentially one-hit them with the Cassidy build still. My poor shield build got destroyed by, what was it, 1.7, I want to say? Whenever they phased out the shield ability outside of D3s. Made me very sad. But, no, this thing here, I think this particular build, too, this is specific to the Dark Zone because it's a Banshee build, but you could apply this same stat and build, essentially, to a Predator, and I think you would be fine. You know, go with the 9K, 4K firearms, and same thing, run the Warlord, maybe do an SMG because you have all that SMG damage in here, and you would be tankier because you would be bringing in that sustain that Predator is missing through Nimble. Again, you wouldn't be able to get those crits off of the 9K build, but you could make yourself tankier still. Oh yeah, well the thing is, Striker, it's like the basic toolkit. It wins in any situation, but it's not situational. Like, I can create situations where I beat Striker with certain builds, where Striker will not win. I can make a situation where Deadeye's gonna win, or Lone Star's gonna win. But that's because they're situational builds, right? Striker's just straight up, I'm gonna run at your face, and you're gonna shoot me, and I'm not gonna die, and you're gonna die. It's a very boring, basic build. At least for the way most people use it. The people who are good at it, you'll see the good players, they'll use, like, their canned food. They'll, you know, run around, they'll proc their predatories, and there's a lot of stuff mechanically going on in there, but every good Striker looks the same at the end of the day. So, oh yeah, let me show you the Lone Star real quick. This guy right here. I do this double Big Owl thing. It's a cover shooter as well. It uses that tack advance, and then I also use steady hands in there as well to reel in that berserk. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, it's because it's vanilla. There's like no counter to it because it's by default. It isn't a counter to nothing, essentially. It's supposed to be like the basic, straightforward PvE build. That's why it has enemy armor damage on it. So, it is what it is. It's just the way it's utilized right now is kind of absurd, because people are taking it as this quote-unquote skill build when it's supposed to be essentially a crutch for new players. I may as well bust it out while you're here. I can't help myself. Somebody's interested in a build. I got Deadeye, Sentry's Call, Hunter's Faith, Firecrest. Like, those are the ones I'm running with right now. Lots of long range. I've been trying to find solutions for Striker. So a lot of that, the solution has been for going at longer ranges or at higher RPMs and just hitting them as hard as you can. Ooh, I'm going for DZ8, guys, if you guys can warp up there. I may be alone, I don't know. they may have left. But I'll show you how this works. Most of my builds right now, 3 Banshee, 2... Yep, that'll do it. So you're stacking the Banshee damage
Transmissions jammed. Proximity coverage
with
only.
the Pred damage.
Backup activated. System
Kill it all?
rebooted.
I popped
That's
it
solid.
again.
That'll do you in the Dark Zone.
Entering
But
dark zone.
Ninja Bike is specific to Dark Zone. That's why I was gonna make the move to Alpha Bridge with this setup. 762. I got you. It's a solid. I mean, that's a solid balance. That is a traditional solid balance. That'll get you places. That's like your hybrid build. But you see
You
these
want a DZ8,
these
you said?
procs? Yeah, I'm up in DZ8, ready for this rope when you guys get over here.
I'm coming now. Check it out.
I can suppress whole streets of people with this build. They get very
How much
upset.
time is left on it?
48. Oh, my push to talk. It'll kick in. Any second now. Any second now. Come on, push to talk. I believe in you. Oh, there we go. 35. Departing. Hey, what's up, my guy?
Okay, I think I'm
30 seconds till extraction
What?
complete.
Hold on a second. Oh, shoot.
Warning.
He's above me.
You've disavowed a division and unlock its
No.
rogue.
Oh, there's 3 of them. Never mind. Hold on a second. I need to get to cover. I had to waste that to get over here. Plus, you have the level 4 ability to reload. Hold on a second. I know, I want to show you, but I already blew it, kind of, by being in a bad position. Hold on a second. I have to recuperate. Hold on a second. Here we
Where
go.
are they? You know they are? They're gone.
Oh boy. Hold on a second. I got blued. I definitely screwed up by proccing Rogue with 3 people looking at me in a bad position. It was not good. It was not a good position. Oh no, they're mad. Oh, hey, there's my buddies. Also, the other half of this story is that most of these builds that I run are fire support, or at least what I'm calling fire support. In that the range and damage output on them is very good,
Lag, bro.
but they kind of need someone to run out front and be a skirmisher to distract, which is what my Banshee build does. It's more of that tanky support role.
Confirmed. Rogue status no longer
Gets
active.
that gets their attention. Can survive for 5 to 10 seconds while the oh yeah, you see. The thing is that wasn't everything hitting them too. Like I have the tack advance. I have like when I hit them with the full combo, they know. They know when it hurts.
You
Oh
are now
please,
leaving the
please
safe
move out
area.
there. Keep going, Will. Keep going. There it goes. I love you, Will. Godspeed,
Warning.
son.
You've disavowed a division. This action will mark you as rogue.
Oh, made the corner.
You guys got them, my dudes?
Hold on a second. Change guns.
Warning.
Where'd he go?
Agent on your team is down. Requires
Where'd he
assistance.
He evaporated. Where did he go? Oh, he's gone. I thought he would have turned around as soon as I procced Rogue. He was not about that life.
Did we win or did we like get cocked?
Oh, hold on a second. Oh, Mr. Rager. Okay. Oh. Hold on a second. I'm gonna go underground. Ooh.
I'm running, bro. I'm running.
Procced my berserk. Didn't even have to reload. Cool. Alright. Let me figure out if I... Well, there's a rogue in the pit. There's someone above me. And... Where am I going? I'm gonna run north. Ah! I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Hold on a second. Mr. Rager, I'm sorry. Teammate, let me live. You're getting me cover. Cover shooter. Let's do this. Crit guns out. Heals up. Going in. First aid. Cover shooter. Alright, cool. Oh boy. Oh, he's throwing a grenade. Oh boy. Whew. Took 3 of them to rush me at least. But you see that damage. When I complete the cover shooter, I do the cover to cover with the first aid and cover shooter, they run. Every striker I've ever seen turns. They're not about it. So ideally, I don't want to fight in these open areas. What I want to do is I want to take people situationally to tunnels or hallways. So I can definitely fight out in these open areas, but it's better to be in those closed proximity areas.
Confirmed. Rogue status no longer active.
Is it like an MDR bleed? I mean, well, with those kinds of bleeds, it's just about landing 10 consecutive hits and just have a stupid gun that does that. Have like a sniper rifle and just be consistent. You know, it just depends on what you're trying to accomplish. M4, oh my god, I would be so mad. There's a reason those immunizers are popular now. But yeah, I just like how this gun goes from the 100 or 1050 to the 1400 rounds per minute. It's so stupid. I love this thing so much. Just the noise alone that this build makes really freaks people out. I do enjoy it quite a bit. And I use these heavy springs too. A lot of people don't realize how Lone Stars work. You're trying to get through the magazine as quick as you can. So you really want these heavy mags. It's the one time these things actually function correctly. Like, that's the goal. And this isn't even the final form of this build. This is very much... You could optimize this way further than I've taken it. Because I've got electronics built in here. I could put this up to 8K on the firearms. This could hit harder. You take the stamina down another K. You could put up to 9.
Please no kill.
9K firearm, 10K firearm, Lone Star. The 150 rounds coming out the end of this thing? Don't do that. I already wreck people with this thing. I would be very upset if someone came out here with a 9K of this thing. It'd make me very sad. I haven't made the changes yet to it because I like it being a little beefier, because I run solo occasionally. But I'm tempted. I'm tempted to make the changes. I might do it in the near future. Just go full fire support.
Please no kill. I have good gear.
This guy. Please no kill. I'm putting good gear on the rope. Okay, Phoenix. He's playing mind games with him. Look at him go. Rager, what's up?
30 seconds till extraction complete.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is like half my builds, I feel like anyone else could run them better than I do. Like, I'm very...
Attention, supply
I'm a very okay player. I just know a lot of mechanics, and I like to play with them. That's about it. I think anyone who is good at this game could probably show these a lot better. Have a much better time with the build. But then again, they have to wed themselves to a mechanic that a lot of other players wouldn't subject themselves to, right? No one wants to be stuck to cover. Especially console players, right? Console fucking sucks for cover. Because you're, you know, yeah. that's the advantage of PC, is I got the mouse for maneuverability, right? But I don't really accept that excuse. I feel like if you're on console, you can still do the same thing that I do. Which is, all you do is you prep it, right? It's, you hold the button for the cover to cover, and you turn. You turn before you get to the end. In fact, I think you guys have an advantage. Because you can move through people and force them to turn and miss. And then at the end of that run, you can proc your med kit or whatever, and then you've got your attack advance, you've got your damage mitigation from the med kit, and you've got your first aid damage. Like, you could actually stack things a little bit better than I could. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it just, that play style would take a lot of dedication, a lot of practice, and a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. It'd be miserable. I imagine it would... Oh, boy. Oh, Flamingo, no. Oh, boy. You know what? Here, run through this. Run through this real quick. Let's not get caught in here. Oh, boy. Alright, here I go. So medkit, attack advance, smart cover, Granada. Everybody down. Everybody down. Everybody down. Oh, God. Teammate, behind you. Suppression fire. Oh. Oh, I almost made it. Well, yeah, well, there's a mixed bag, right? Like, console players, there's what, that Cronus nonsense going on. I mean, we occasionally on PC have hackers, like, occasionally.
I killed one of them.
I think the more prolific issue is the use of mice that give you an advantage on recoil, right? I think that's an accepted practice too. There's a lot of players, streamers alike, who think it's okay to run a mouse that ignores recoil for the player, and it's bullshit. Like, it's a game mechanic that you're actively working around. Oh, that's a blue proc, green and blue. Oh, I'm hosed. Oh, they had green and blue? This is tough. This is tough tibbers, my guy. Oh. Well, it's the same thing for us, is my argument, is that the aim assist on mice, it only defeats the recoil. So it makes your aim slightly better, but stability on striker already does that. So the difference between, like, a striker user and someone who uses that mouse isn't that much different. Like, you can hardly tell the difference, really. It's the aim botters that are the ones that you can tell when they're, like, constantly landing headshots from, like, 100 meters out. When it's obvious. But otherwise, you know, just people who run an aim assist for their mouse to ignore the recoil, it's whatever, really. It's part of the game at this point because just so many people are using it and they don't feel like it's breaking the game. And it's a shame. Because I'm a big fan of mechanics. I don't know if you noticed. I stack so many of them at the same time. I'm like, oh, first aid, smart cover, tac advance. But, yeah, and the RP, I mean, that's still around.
Warning. Supply drops
They still do that from time to time. They try not to because it gets them caught on the servers. But my issue is that I'm a big proponent of playing the game that the devs made and playing the mechanics and enjoying the game. It sucks to me when people actively circumvent parts of the game that are supposed to be mechanics, right? Like VoIP, for instance. There's players who use Discord, and I totally get using Discord. Discord is cool. Discord's important. Discord is a way of ignoring VoIP. And it sucks because it shouldn't. You shouldn't be able to do that. You should have to use code words. You should have to be quiet when you're approaching enemy players. Like mechanically, I feel like the proxy chat of VoIP, that's a game mechanic. And if you want to do call-outs and you want to do this, that, and the other, you know what they have? They have a Z button. You could change the hotkey on that if you wanted to. That button, I'm not sure if everybody's been using it.
Alert. An agent is now leaving your team.
But you can target people. Right? Like I'm not against you like using hotkeys on a mouse to set the targeting thing. But look, I can come up here, and once I get them in view, I can set a marker on somebody, right? Look at that. I can do that. I don't have to say a damn word. But people insist on using things like
Rogue agent down.
what, Discord and stuff. And yeah, you're right. But that's a tragedy in itself too, isn't it? Because I've played plenty of games where the party chat was broke a game mechanic in that as well. One of them that I always bring up is Chrome Hounds. Back in the day, there was a mech game, kind of like Armored Core, but a lot slower, more realistic. It was called Chrome Hounds. Think like Mech Assault or Mech Warrior, but really they were going for that realistic, slow, methodical strategy game, like military, like squads. And in that game, there was a mechanic that had commanders, commander units. They had giant fucking radar dishes on these robots, and they would create an area of communication. And then the other units on your team would capture radar dishes. Oops. I got shot in the back. Look at them go. They mad. They would capture radar dishes, and they would increase the area of which you could communicate. This was sick as fuck. That's a crazy mechanic. Because if you were outside of that area of communication, you, one, lost your contact with your party, and two, you lost your mini-map, your radar. It was scary.
The last man battalion and you. Rebuilding
Force chat. Oh, see? 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 I'm not about it. I'm not about it. They don't need to... See, proxy chat's a beautiful thing.
Bro, I lied that.
Ah. But that's the thing, the tragedy that was Chromehounds was that as soon as that mechanic and that game had come out, almost immediately after came the team chat or whatever. That Xbox came out with that shortly after that game came out. So as soon as I learned the mechanics and everything of that game and I had started to love that game, they broke it. Xbox Live broke it with their with something that was supposed to make other games more fun and cooperative. It unintentionally killed one of the games that I liked a lot. Because now you had a disadvantage all the time if you didn't run that... Oh, that was a bad move. Now you had a disadvantage if you didn't run that TeamSpeak, right? If you didn't run that team chat, you would lose because you lost communication all the time. Now the towers were meaningless.
You are now entering a safe area.
And the commander unit was meaningless. It was upsetting. It was a very upsetting
You are
time
now
for
leaving the safe
me.
area.
as a person who loves mechanics. So that's why these, you know, yeah.
Contamination level critical below strength level.
Yeah, there should be an option. There should be an option. The developers or even the players themselves, they should be able to toggle. It's like, do I want to play on a server that requires? Ooh, burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno.
A rogue agent has been neutralized.
Did you see that damage? Oh my god. I love this build so much. As soon as Berserk procs... As soon as Berserk procs goes from brr to brr.
That was a nice blue too.
Yeah, I figured. As soon as we downed him, it was a good time to go in. Oh shit, my kibbles and bits are dying. I'm sorry if the stream is suffering. I may have a storm going on in my area. That's usually what that means. I'm in Florida. Whenever we get a storm, my kibbles and bits start falling apart and the stream starts lagging. So that's my bad if it looks like ass. I'm sorry I live in a state where it rains constantly in the afternoons. Is everything okay on your guys' end? Can you see alright? It looks okay on the OBS, but I can also see that the OBS is like bouncing between orange and yellow. So just let me know in the chat if it starts freaking out on you guys. I may have to restart it. There's probably a storm going on. If there's any other builds you want me to show too, right now I'm on the Lone Star I was playing the Banshee. If you want to see the Deadeye or something, let me know.
Now entering
Oh, they're mad. Oh, they're mad.
nearby agent has gone rogue.
Ooh, where do I need to go? Up here? Is this a spot? This looks like a spot.
Contamination level lowering below street level.
Cool. As long as it looks okay. Down him. Down him. Let him die. Alright. Berserk is really hard to rein in. Even with the extra stability from the smart cover. Oh, you'd like the Deadeye. I can do that. Deadeye's coming out. It's a 5-piece Deadeye using Devil's Heel and Leray Barrett's chest piece. It also uses the cover-to-cover mechanics that I use on all my builds. So it's got attack advance, it's got all the goodies. Here, let me switch to this guy. Ooh, get over here. I procced it. I'm moving in. Smart cover. Moving in. We got smart cover going for us. Green proc. He thinks that's going to save him. I have essentially what amounts to attack link. Ooh, I'm going to cover because he's running. Get over here. There's 2 of them. I'm going to get behind him. Oh, he's dead. He lagged out. Alright. I got you, Flamingo. Somebody spawned. Don't hit me, I'm too pretty. Once I'm out of combat, I'm switching to Deadeye. There we go. There we go. What do you run on your Deadeye? Are you all firearms? Use like a M44? Because I've noticed a lot of people go for like those one-hitters. Oops. Am I still in combat? I think I have to clear that landmark. What the fuck? Landmark? So I went with a different theory when it comes to Deadeye. So looking at the 6-piece bonus, it kind of implies that
Warning. An agent
multiple shots are going to be taken after you get a kill. It's a long right. See, that's the thing, is like most people are going to run that heavy hitter, right? Because they're thinking, yes, I can get on like a lot of these glass cannon builds nowadays, I can get
I'm gonna go change my build a little.
I can get like one-hit kills. And you're not wrong. You're right for thinking it, you're right for doing it. It's just that the build can also be approached through the marksman rifle, high DPS. Yeah. Ooh, this guy's getting the business from on high. That one's gone. Suppress him.
The rogue agent has been neutralized.
I feel like if you wanted to run the bolt actions, you'd be running a Hunter's Faith. Because I think that's what it's designed. Oh shit! I let myself get murdered. All right, hold on. Well, at least it'll let me change to the Deadeye. The
I added you, so.
Oh yeah, thanks, Flaming.
I probably was. Yeah. I'm gonna change my build a little bit, and I can dark some later if you'd like.
Yeah, send me an invite. I will add you. So the theory behind the Hunter's Faith, so I'm running like the 700, the custom M44, those bolt actions, right? That's the general idea behind a Hunter's Faith, is for those one-hit, two-hitters. When it comes to Deadeye, I think it's those high volume sniper rifles. I feel like based on the text, right? Because I tend to favor what the text is telling me when I go for the builds. So when I was reading it, it's like, well, when zoomed, get a headshot kill, increases damage over 10 seconds or until no longer zoomed. Well, 10 seconds is a long time, and if you're running a bolt action, you're really not getting a lot of shots off in that amount of time. So I ended up going with this weird setup, Devil's Heel, and I found that I actually liked it a lot on Deadeye, and especially because of the extra stuff that it does. I think these two guns, everyone destroys these instantly, and it makes me very sad because these are probably, this is probably the best set in the game. This is probably the best weapon set in the game by far. Both weapons gain fire and fury talent buffs. So there you go. You have essentially what is Alpha Bridge. And then you have fire and fury no longer are lost when you swap between weapons. So there's 30-second bonus procs. When you swap weapons, they don't go away. Weapon swap speed is increased. This is like Lone Star, Alpha Bridge, and Deadeye just smashed together. This is fucking nuts. These guns are crazy. And everybody hates them. Everybody hates these guns. And it's amusing to me. It's amusing to me that no one uses these things. They are absolutely devastating.
System rebooted.
I use this set the same way I use the Lone Star. I suppress people, right? This is another fire support, in my opinion. You're at range. You shoot down a hallway. You make it so no one can come down that hallway. And if they try to, they die. There's nothing they can do about it, right? And then the difference is I've got one for long range, one for short range. Short range one gets me health on kill. The long range one has a vert grip, so I go 90 meters out. I don't know if you're familiar with this, but you go to the weapon, you go to character, you scroll down a little bit, you can find your optimal range. So my optimal range on the white one with the vert grip here, 94 fucking meters. That's very narrowly just missing draw distance. My draw distance in this game is 100 meters out. So as soon as I see you, I can hit you with this build. And that's max damage too. Optimal range, outside of my optimal range, the damage starts dropping off. But that's like essentially saying I can hit you for 100% of my damage at draw distance. It feels like a hacker's like hitting you. Because it's like I'm like a dot on the end of the horizon and I'm like, yep, there. Like 4 hits, you're dead. And then I got Shorty here. Shorty's 60 meters, I think. Let me check to make sure. No, that's the wrong one. Let me go to the guns. That guy. Range is 62 meters. So yeah, that's the default for these Devil's Heels. The default range is 62. So you could get away with not putting any range modifiers on them, and like 60 meters out, you're doing the damage. You know, most fights aren't going to be beyond 60 meters. But I like being at absurd ranges. Treating it as a real sniper. But, let me go find somebody and I'll show you what this thing does. This, in particular, too. I like to use this build at just about any range as well. Because it is an auto sniper. It's not restricted to just 30 meters plus. I found that a lot of the bolt action guns, I panic too much because I'm not very good, and then I end up missing and losing. With this setup, I can spam. I don't even have to aim. I can blind fire with this gun. I've blind fired with this setup on Sentry's Call. That's the other build I use Devil's Heel on, is Sentry's Call.
Transmissions jammed.
These things are very accurate on a blind fire, I'll tell you that much.
System rebooted.
It's so stupid.
Hostiles moving out of
But I love
proximity.
them. Devil's Heel.
Levels lowering to acceptable levels.
Let's go get these rogues real quick. So, I usually bust out this particular build, this Deadeye, when I'm solo. And Flaming Phoenix is gone right now, so I'm essentially solo. Yeah, no one has. You're not alone. Nobody uses these guns. They just delete them. They sell them or delete them. It's fine. I understand. I'm not offended. I'll show you what they do, though. It's, the main issue with these guns, I will say, is ammo consumption. Because you're running 2 snipers back to back. Oh, don't do that. It's 5 to 10. Come down. Come hang out. Oh, that's 2 tasers. 3 tasers. Check that out. Tofu. Oh, I almost dropped him. The panic set in. That panic. Once you start hitting them with this, they pop everything. They pop everything. Like, oh shit. Man all the cannons. Bail all of the water out of the boat. Hit all the buttons. Once they realize what you can do with this thing, it's upsetting for them. Oh no. But you are a sniper at the end of the day, right? So you gotta play your sniper game. Ooh, that is a predator. Ooh, I'm dead. I'm deader than hell. I'm gonna take that death. I was hoping he was tased. So I'm gonna fight 3v1 Deadeye. I think I'm gonna win if they don't run away. I'm gonna give you a good fight here.
Now leaving the contaminated area.
They think they have. Oh, it's a 4v1.
This
Hey,
area is safe.
I like these odds. I'm gonna give him the long hallway. Long hallway. I'm using a taser turret. Hopefully they're not over here. Okay, cool. I got a chance.
Now leaving the safe area.
Alright, let's do this. Yeah, my Deadeye is one of my better sets. Oop. That Paragon guy is the... Ooh, did I get him? Oh, I almost had him. Ooh, they're worried though. The fear's in their eyes. So I had the Predator back off, right? I shot the Predator enough where he backed off of me. Here, we'll take the outside over here. 4v1, this is tough. I think I can still do it. Let's do this. Oh, they know my strategy already. Let's do... Oh no, the Predator! Damn. You know what? I may have to invite somebody just to have one skirmisher. I don't want to do it. I want to do this myself. Let's do the hallway one more time. I got to watch that. You know what? I need the immunizer. I need to stop with this taser, right? Hold on a second. Oh, they're already running at me, aren't they? No? Not yet. Oh, where'd they go? Hello? Oh, they didn't catch me. They didn't see me leave. They think I went to the other spawn. Hey, I got distance. We've got prepared. 90 meters out. Let's try it. Let's see what I can do. Oh no, they're camping a checkpoint. So the easiest way to get a mob off of a checkpoint is to pull this build out and to start hitting people in the back of the head. Just smack them right in the neck, right? Oop, that's the pred. Oh, that's the pred. As soon as I saw his name, I knew I was dead. But you already see the problem with this build, right? I have no toughness, just like any other sniper build. So unless it's just like any other fire support build, if I don't have someone distracting for me, I'm going to have a tough time. I have to use cover very efficiently. So any of these half covers, not really saving me anything. I have to use full cover. It's full cover or they have to be distracted. So I need to use this immunizer. I'm not usually one to use an immunizer, but here I am. Oop, they're coming. Try and get down to the other end of this hallway. Oh, maybe they're running. Nope, they're turning it in. Oh, maybe not. Maybe so, yes. Oh, there they go. Here, we're gonna go around. Might be able to pick one or two off while they run for it. Get in a little closer. There is a tower here. It's kind of facing the wrong way. That's that predator. Yeah, they're just gonna bail. They don't want to deal. They don't want to deal. No surprise. So they're gonna run it off. 4v1, they want to. But ideally what you want if you're gonna run this build is you want like a nomad or a striker, some sort of like melee range DPS to get in other people's faces and distract them for you, right? That's all you really need. As long as they're distracted, you pick people off left and right. They know you're there, but they can't deal with you, right?
This area is contaminated.
That's the ideal. You use your extra stability, you know, you find yourself a good spot.
Look out. We have a manhunt active in your vicinity.
Oh, damn. So close. So close. I got a little too excited and I shot too active. Yeah. Yeah, any sort of... I like my Banshee build, especially when I'm rogue. It's a very tanky build. I get that 10%, and then I stack that with my smart covers. Yeah. I'm telling you, it's a great... That's a very tanky build. It's it's suspicious how tanky that build gets. You know, if people don't remember the 10% damage mitigation that you get, they are rather freaked out by how much damage you can take. Ooh, down one. Oh, almost down one, that is. Ooh, he's running up on me, and it's a striker, too. So you have to be aware of who's running at you and from where. If you're gonna run this solo, you gotta play like a real fucking coward. You can't help it. It's just the way this is. You're a sniper, right? You don't want to fight anybody within 30 meters. You'd be foolish to do it. Here they come. See him pop around that corner. It is a lot, yeah. It's so stupid because it isn't a lot in itself. People aren't wrong in that regard, but when you stack it with something like the evasive action 30% or the smart cover, which if you actually put some mods on it, it gets you up pretty high. I only have like one on this guy for some reason. I think the rest of it's like crit damage. Yeah, it's like crit damage and stuff. Oh, there they go.
Keep your head on a swivel. I've detected a manhunt in your vicinity.
Nope, Predator got me. There's also another critique of sniper builds, real quick. Most sniper builds do not get the kill. The problem with a sniper is that you're too far away to kill anybody. All you do is you down them, which is why you want to be on a team. The issue is that...
A new agent is
oh,
joining
there we
your
go.
team.
We gotta bring it. Hey, welcome to the party. The issue is that you do enough damage to down them, but they get down behind cover, and you cannot advance because you're fighting a squad or something, and it just, you can't do it. It's not your job. So you need people like the Nomad, or the Banshee, or the Striker, Alpha Bridge, someone who's a little sturdier in the melee range. Runs assault rifle, SMG, shotgun, something. They have to get those kills for you.
Stupid. Over here.
Because you can't. That's just not your job. It's not your job. Your job is just to down them. And you're really good at it. You're really good at it. That's what your job is. You down people. You make them really sad. So I'm gonna have Bring It kill people for me.
Proximity coverage only.
Hey, Bring It, I need you to kill people for me. I have a sniper out, but I can't get any of the kills. I keep downing them. I can't finish them. Can you finish them for me?
Sure.
There we go. We're set and ready to go. We're all set. The thing is, when I use the steady hands, too, when I do my cover to cover, like this thing starts, not only does it do a ton of damage.
What's coming on your right side?
Yeah.
Behind you.
There's a predator amongst them. It's Paragon. Oops, I missed it. But you saw I was able to down him very quickly after doing the tack advance. Like, people underestimate that base damage boost that tack advance gets you as well. They just don't appreciate it. And when you run a build like Deadeye, if you're going to be using cover, like, just set up situations where you're going to benefit from it. I turned my 6-hitter into a 4-hitter just by moving 10 meters. You know, it's just, that's all it takes. All it takes is a slight move, adjustment. Like, I'm taking, you know, pred deaths and stuff, but we're 4v2. Like, this is fine for me. I'm okay with this.
Warning. You are now entering a contaminated area.
Oh no, I got flanked. They got it. I got flanked by the predator. Hey, take it easy too. I'll do the build video. I don't have any short build videos. I've got long build videos on like YouTube. What I'll do is I'll make the shorter ones this weekend probably, and if you want to reference those, I'll do a few of the ones on my loadout. You can make them probably a little bit better on your own time. So, just go to the YouTube and you can like bookmark it or whatever, subscribe or whatever makes it easier. And I'll start uploading the short ones because I got really long ones where I talk about like the mechanics in depth, and then I do gameplay afterwards, and they end up being like 2 or 3 hours long. Nobody really likes that format, so I'll do a short abbreviated version, like a 10-minute video where I just talk about the build and then cut it off and probably link you to a playlist of highlights using that build instead of doing like gameplay afterwards. You know, just to give you an idea how these builds work. I don't really want to berate you with weirdly done build videos. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep working on this one though. This is the one I've been working on. I appreciate you stopping in. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I love a chance to show off builds. Like, expose people to just something different. You know, you deserve the opportunity to see something different every once in a while. Not the same old striker build video after striker build video. And that predator keeps tearing me up.
Yeah, I changed the predator myself.
Transmissions jammed. Proximity coverage only. Backup activated. System rebooted. Caution. Entering dark zone.
Get it. Nope. Oh, where am I at? 2 hours. Shit. Alright. Actually, let's call it a day. Actually, I've been on for a little too long already, but I'm glad you stepped in and helped me out there. I got a few manhunts that actually worked out.
Alright.
I'm sorry I'm not on later, but I will be on the weekends. Are you going to be on this weekend?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Alright, I'll come hang out then. But I think I'm done for the
Alright,
day.
man. You
I got
take care.
work tomorrow morning.
Attention. Hazard levels
Hey,
normal.
thanks for the games.
What are you waiting for?
Yeah, same here. Thank you.
And thanks for stopping in. Lexry, I guess? I can't say names. Don't judge me. No one gets my name right either. Well, you know, the Banshee thing, we did that for a bit, right? I mean, it was okay. It wasn't too bad. I think we could have done a little bit more in that department, though. That's what it looks like right now. Let's change the Alpha Bridge this weekend. That's what we'll do. Do Dream Workshop, Trapper Alpha Bridge. Go from there. We're gonna make it tanky as shit. It's gonna be fucking absurd. We'll stick to the assault rifles.
Over here.
But so far as what we did today, you already know. Trapper. We did it. That's what this was. This is a Trapper video. This is a video on Trapper. You already know. You already know what's up. P2H, the DZ denizen back at it again. I've been trying to do that for the intro, right? It sounds goofy. But everything I do is goofy, right? I don't know. I just don't know anymore. So let me try it. Let me try it on you. I'm gonna hit you with it. You're not even gonna be ready for it. Okay? I've been P2H, the DZ denizen, back at it again. Reminding you to lie, cheat, and steal. Because somebody has to win. And it should be you. This, of course, has been the 7 p.m. broadcast on Twitch. August 8th, 2018. You can see me live on YouTube this weekend. I want to say Sunday. I think Sunday. Let's go with Sunday. Yes, Sunday the 12th. Doing a Dream Workshop. Alpha Bridge. Trapper. We're going to retrofit this build for Alpha Bridge. We're going to make it tankier. We might skip Nimble. We might go all in and get that Alpha Bridge 6-piece. I don't know. I hated it last time I did it. Maybe I'll like it this time. On-kill effects. Maybe that's what will make it work this time around. I'm willing to try anything. Don't judge. Let's meet again tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern. I feel like I can do it again. I'm going to skip the Rogue Rant on YouTube tomorrow. I don't think we need it. Until the nerf comes out. That's all anybody's ever been talking about. We don't need to talk about it. Let's get out of here. P2H. Out.